Hello everybody, welcome back to another exciting video. Now this video is going to be exciting because I can see lots and lots of opportunities in the markets this coming week. This is going to be our first weekly outlook video, which we are going to continue every week. We are going to have an outlook video every week. Now in this video I'm going to look at EURUSD, GBPUSD, gold, GBPCHF and GBPJPY. Let me start with EURUSD. Now, EURUSD, we can see we have a very nice swing high here. So we have a swing high here in which the market is trading in, and then we have a swing low also here. So the market is trading within this swing high and swing low. This is just an outlook, so my diagrams are a bit not straight, but then let's just, since it's an outlook, let's just forgo certain things like that. So now let's continue. So on R4H, what am I expecting? Now at our swing high, I can see a very nice supply level up here. We have a very nice supply level up here. And also on 4H, I see a very nice supply level up here. Right up here. So what am I expecting? We can see that the market tried trading into our supply level but did not use the fair value gap here, sell it as a supply, and then came down into this supply zone, demand level. So we had a very nice demand level here which the market respected. I'm actually expecting bullishness on EURUSD. And what am I expecting? So on EURUSD, that's what I will be expecting. I have a very nice demand zone right here, which I think the markets will come straight into the demand zone, probably to before having it up move. Now let's not only look at 4H, let's go to 2H and see what we have there. So on our 2-hour time frame, what are we having? On the 2-hour time frame, so you can see that the market was actually bearish on the 2H. So we have our 2H high. And our 2H low down here. And then we have our 2H low down here. So what do we see? We had bearish movement into in our 2H structure. Now we had a break of structure right here on the 2H. So what am I expecting? Now since I had a break of structure down here, that's why I said I was expecting the market to move to this place, to our demand zone, before we have a move up. Now what am I expecting on the 30-minute time frame? So on the 30-minute time frame, on the 30-minute time frame, I can see a very nice demand zone here, very small one right here. So even though I'm expecting the market to come to this demand zone, the market can also just come down to this demand zone, and then we have our up movement here, our uptrend ready to go. The market start to buy at that zone. Now let's look at gold. On the daily time frame, what do we have on gold? On the daily time frame? So now on the daily time frame, you can see that we are very bearish on gold. So we're trading within this our high. We had our high here, and then we have our swing low right here. So you can see that gold is also trading within this swing high and swing low. Now on 4H, since I'm looking at what is happening for the week, let me go on 4H. Now let me just give you one just here. So when you look at the weekly time frame normally goes with the 4H time frame. The daily time frame, that's for the 1 hour. So 1 hour for daily, and then we have the 4 hour for weekly. So that's why I look at the 4 hours, since I'm looking at what is going to happen for the week. Okay, so let me just continue. So on the weekly time frame, we can see that we had a very nice 4H demand level here, which the market has been respecting. And then what do we have here? So we had our 4H leg So 4H, we had from here, which is our high, to this low here, which the market has been trading within. Now on this structure, what do I see here? On this structure, what do I see here? I can see a break of structure here. Right here, I can see a break of structure to the upside. So what am I expecting? That's why I'm expecting more bullishness on this market. Now on 4H, I have a very nice demand level here. So I have this demand, and I also have this demand. Sorry, where is it? Okay, so I have this demand here. So what am I expecting for 4H? I'm expecting this to happen, the market to come here, then move up. Or what again am I looking at? I'm expecting the market to either come to this. I'm expecting the market to either come to this zone and move up here. So that's what I'll be looking for on 4H for gold. Now, what do we have on 2H? What do we have on 2H? Same thing here. When you go to 2H, we have same thing in the market. So I'm just expecting some movement to the downside before we have the market going up this way, or it can happen straight, come to this place before we have movement up. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting for gold. Now let's see what we have on GBPUSD on daily. So on our daily time frame, what do we have for GBPUSD? So our daily time frame, we have the market actually in this particular zone. So we have the market respecting this particular supply zone. So we have this daily supply zone here with the markets respected, and then we have our supply zone, demand zone here. So now let's go to 4H and see what I'm expecting for the week. All right, so on 4H, let's see what do we have here. What do I have here? Now, even though I'm expecting some bullishness on the 4H for GBPUSD, since I can see the market actually traded into this demand zone. Okay, did not really touch it, but then I can see some uptrend here. We had another demand zone here, which was respected, and then we had another demand zone here, which was respected. So what am I expecting? Now on 4H, we can see a very nice demand zone right above here. So what am I looking at? I'm looking at this. You see that the market comes down to this place. You see that the market comes down to this zone here. So we have a very nice demand zone also here. So I'm expecting the market to come down to this demand zone right here. The market come down to this demand zone before I see some uptrend. So this is what I'm expecting. So I'm expecting the market to come down before I see some uptrend. So that's what I'm expecting for GBPUSD on the 4H time frame. Now on the 2H time frame, what am I expecting? Same thing. When I go to the 2H, I have nothing different. Now, yeah, same thing that I'm expecting. So the market can just bounce from this supply zone, come into our demand zone, and then we have our uptrend. That's what I'm expecting on GBPUSD. On GBPJPY, what am I expecting? So on GBPJPY on the daily time frame, now when you go on the 1H time frame, you can see that the market is in a very nice supply zone. That's why we have this downtrend here. So I'm actually expecting more downtrend on on GJ. So what am I expecting? So we can see that the market was in an uptrend, but then due to the reaction towards the supply zone in the 1 week time frame, that's why we have this downtrend happening. So yeah, I'm expecting more downtrend to have more movements to the downside for this pair. What am I having here? So I have two particular zones in mind. So on the 4H, this is where I have in mind, and then I also have this zone in mind. So this is what I'm expecting for GBPJPY. So I'm expecting the market moving here before coming down, or the market can easily move up to this zone before coming down. So that's what I'm expecting for this pair. That's what I'm expecting for this pair. All right. Now left with our GBPCHF, but before we go there, let's look at 2-hour time frame for this pair. The same thing. I just need to go time frame by time frame to understand what I'm looking for. Yeah, you need to actually visit time frame by time frame to be able to get a clear view of the market. That's why I go from time frame to time frame. So now our next pair we are going to look at is GBPCHF. GBPCHF. Now let me look at GBPCHF on the daily time frame. So now on the daily time frame, what can we see? You can see GBPCHF is very bearish. Then what did GBPCHF do? Came and trade into a very nice supply level here. So it came to trade into a very nice supply zone here. So what am I expecting more? I'm expecting some bearishness on this pair as well. So I'm expecting bullishness on EURUSD, bullishness on gold, bullishness on USD, GBPUSD, and then bearishness on GBPJPY and GBPCHF bearishness. All right. Now let me go into my 4H time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame, what am I expecting? So I can see that the market was in an uptrend until we broke certain structures here. So we had a break of structure right here. Good. So we had a break of structure right here. Now what caused that break of structure? We had this very nice supply zone there. So let me just open up well. Good. So what did we have? So we had this happening here. So let me just take all this zone. So we had this supply zone happening. So what am I expecting? So I'm expecting some movement to the upside before movement to the downside. So I'm expecting some bullishness on this pair before we have our main bearishness. On 2H, I think we can see something interesting on 2H. Good. Now on 2H, right before our zone, we have a very nice form of liquidity up here. So we have some liquidity here, which I'm expecting the market to clear before coming down to the expected direction. Our expected direction. So this is all we have for the analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope it was educative. So if you have any question, please leave your questions in the comment section. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please subscribe for more because we have more coming your way. All right. Thank you, everybody.